All right, Daedalus, you might know that we run 2 visitor centers, right?
Yes.
And people call us and they text us and they ask us questions. You're going to help us answer visitor questions.
Oh, love to.
Yep.
Yeah.
The segment's called We Get Questions. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. This is a question we got today. I'd like to buy a state park poppy pass. It's the annual pass that gets us into most California state parks. Where can I get one locally?
Well, from the visitor center.
I wish that was true. This one,
I thought you were teeing me up.
I thought so too. And like, wait, I will tell you, you can get a regional parks pass.
Okay.
So you want to buy a regional parks pass? Yes. You want to buy a bus pass? Yes. We will give you that. To buy a poppy pass, which is an annual pass, I think it's probably not just for residents, but residents if you live here. But believe it or not, you have to buy them online or go to the regional office over in Petaluma by Casa Grande down that little road there, which is probably called
Down
Casa
the road,
Grande.
take a left down the alley.
Yeah.
You want a pass? You want a poppy pass?
Come see the guy. Come see a guy. So yeah, that one was hard, and I didn't know much about it, and I didn't tee up. This one you're going to know.
Okay.
Okay. Where can we see redwoods?
Well, all you have to do is step outside. But Armstrong Redwoods is where it's at. That's
Right.
a lot of redwoods there.
A lot of redwoods there. And you are absolutely right about stepping outside, especially at the plaza. I do often joke because there's like a redwood right there.
Right there.
I mean, it's not an old growth redwood. It's a planted redwood, but it's a redwood. And you probably got a fair amount of them in Petaluma on the west side over there, I think.
We do. More oaks these
Okay,
days.
okay.
Do you remember Julia Butterfly?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Luna, right?
Yes, she sat in Luna
For 2 years.
for really.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time to hold go in the bathroom.
I mean, she had built up a whole.
Oh, so she had facilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a branch, I guess.
Don't go near that bridge. Yeah, she was up there. Was that like the 90s, early 90s?
Yeah, 90s.
And it was to save trees up in the North Coast.
From loggers.
Yeah.
And so by being in it, they wouldn't cut it down. And
it worked.
I was in L.A., right, at this place called Real Foods Daily. It was like a vegan,
Okay.
hipster.
As you do.
Yeah.
Were you doing yoga at the time?
No. I was trying to get an agent, and I'm having a conversation with this person, and next to us is another table, and they wanted to-go boxes,
Right.
and the server said, "Well, do you need the boxes? Come on, let's save some trees." And one of these people said, "No, it's okay. I know Julia Butterfly."
Did like glowing come from behind them and it smelled like patchouli and amazing?
And I always think about that when I think about the trees up here, and I'm like, I know Julia Butterfly.
I know Julie Butterfly. Someone in LA is just dropping that. Yeah, LA. Armstrong Redwoods. You can also go, there's some redwoods at Jack London State Park, there's some redwoods. And believe it or not, if you go to Sonoma Mountain Zen Center, it's really funny. When you go over the mountain and come back down a little saddle on the way towards Roanoke Park, between the two of us, on Sonoma Mountain itself, there's a beautiful little grove of redwoods in there. It's funny. The street is a normal road, and then it's really narrow, and you just go through a cool grove. But that's just to see them. I mean, to really walk through
Commune with them.
Yeah, Armstrong Redwoods. That's where you go. Okay. This one came today. I was near Sonoma City Hall at noon, and everyone was honking at the crowd of people in front of the palm tree. What's going on there?
All right. So a duck from the duck pond flew into the tree, and we know these ducks don't usually fly. They're not migratory. Their wings may be clipped, but a duck climbed up the tree and laid an egg.
Close.
Oh.
That's so close.
All right, good.
Every Friday at noon, and sometimes every Friday at 5 o'clock, there is a political demonstration in front of Sonoma City Hall.
Okay.
And they demonstrate now. And so there's a big crowd out there. And people honk their horns as they go by. Like, yay! And so that was what's happening. And so from noon to 1 o'clock every Friday, you will hear a demonstration.
Honking.
Well, except people honk like as they go by.
Like a duck. See what I did? I am psychic, Tim.
I think geese honk.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think ducks quack.
I mean, if it quacks like a duck.
It's a protester. Yeah.
We are looking to get photos of trees and flowers in bloom in Sonoma. Where should we go?
Okay. Might sound strange. I would go to the cemetery.
Really?
Yeah, I found that the flowers there are always in great shape. They're always blooming. They may be artificial, but they're usually in good shape.
Actually, that's true. Year round, you can find blooming
always
flowers.
The same. Sometimes they fade.
That's right.
But they're always blooming.
They're blooming. Actually, our cemetery is a good place to go see. That's actually funny you mentioned that. We have good flowers in the cemetery, some of which are wildflowers, Daedalus, not just the ones that are silk flowers that are put there. There's also a lot in the Montini Preserve and the Overlook Trail area.
Yes.
You know, and a lot of vineyards. Just go to a vineyard. There's flowers out there.
You know, Bartholomew
Yeah.
Park is great for flowers. Actually,
Yes.
it's now kind of a preserve, I guess, the way
It
it's
is.
organized.
It is. It's like
Beautiful.
a private park. Like so, it's privately owned, but it's a park that's open to the public.
Yeah.
There's also the winery next door to it, and the house that's there.
I went there for lunch recently. It was awesome.
A lot of people picnic there. It's a really cool spot, and you're right. The flowers there are a good one, and that's just like a mile or so from the plaza. So it's not maybe less than that. It's very close.
Still want to drive though, I think.
Oh yes, yeah. It is not.
Bicycles probably best.
You can bicycle there. Oh, good job. And also, I was going to say, Sonoma Botanical Garden has a lot of flowers, of course.
Good. That's a good
They
one.
put it right there in their name. But I was also say, if you want flowers that are grown, the farmers market has beautiful flowers that are locally grown, like Oak Hill Farm and stuff like that. They're not, in the field that you're running through, but there's beautiful flowers.
That's wonderful.
Trees. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you get. So you answered all the questions correctly.
Oh, thank God.
You can now work at the visitor center.
Did I get the job?
You got the job.
Oh, gosh. Good.